Hello everybody, greetings from Warsaw and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. I'm Nicholas Richardson, sitting in for Will Richardson, our normal host who is, as we speak, somewhere on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. But we're going to get to him very shortly. Before we do so, let me introduce our guest in the studio, Anna Sokołowska. Anna, great to see you again.
Hello, it's good to be back.
Well, very kind of you to join us. You weren't put off the first time, that's amazing. And all the way from Tallinn in Estonia, our resident intellectual guru, the man who makes this programme what it is, it's Harold von Kursk. Harold, how are you?
I'm very well, Nicholas. Greetings to you and our fellow panelists.
That's extremely, it's lovely to see you again. And we can't ignore...
We're not panelists. It's not a game
You
show.
see, and it's typical, isn't it? Here, before he's even been introduced, he's interrupting. He just can't hold himself back. It's Will Richardson. Will, this is your show, but you're in America, so whereabouts in America are you?
I am.
Yes. Well, so you...
I wasn't sure. Thank you for telling me. I'm a little confused because I had a red-eye flight from New York to Los Angeles. No, sorry, Miami to Los Angeles, and I realized I wasn't supposed to be in Los Angeles. I was supposed to be in Dallas, Texas. So then I rented a car and drove to Dallas. I'm a little tired.
That's a long way from Dallas to Los Angeles, isn't it?
But I am wearing cowboy boots.
Oh, good. Well, that comes as a great relief. I don't have a pair of cowboy boots. I would like to say I'm very envious, but of course I'm not at all. But we've talked a lot on...
That's because this is your first rodeo.
This is my first rodeo, yes. You always tell me that it is not your first rodeo and then go and convincingly give a demonstration that it apparently is your first rodeo. But be that, be that as it may,
really?
We've been talking in programmes past about, inevitably, about the restrictions on travel caused by this damned pandemic. And so I'd like to start this time by asking each of you, what is the first thing you'd like to do once it is declared that we've brought COVID under control, or vaccinations or whatever, that essentially you're free to travel as you might have travelled before? Anna, what's the first thing you will do when the green light is lit?
Well, happily, I will leave the mask at home, and I will for sure travel to some other country freely for at least 2 weeks.
Any particular country?
No, I didn't choose yet, but it will be, for sure, it will be the place that I have never been before.
Ah, excellent. Harold, what will you do when it becomes possible to do something? I think probably the south of France will beckon, I think.
Yes, that is one of my first choices. I'd also like to do a bit of unrestrained bar hopping, because it's been very lonely the last 6 months here in Tallinn. I had no desire ever to join a monastery, but I might as well have, given the amount of social contact one is allowed here.
Yes, you could even have been a Carthusian, in fact, and you would have had more social contact. Will, what are you going... I mean, you're cheating slightly because you have at least travelled to the United States, but once it becomes free to travel at will, yes, where will you go? What will you do?
The first thing I will do is run down the streets naked, screaming, "It's over! It's over! It's over!"
Yes.
Well, for sure not in Poland. It's forbidden.
Is it really forbidden in Poland?
Yeah, to run naked on the street, yes.
Yes, well, that's a top tip for any of you at home who are thinking of coming to Poland. Please bring some clothes with you, because it's not advised to run down the street naked here or anywhere else. However, in case you...
I meant without a mask, naked in that sense.
Well, you weren't very...
And I believe that even in the more Philistine states in America, running naked down the street is still forbidden.
Well, in the more Philistine states, as you put it, being a great Canadian, thanks very much, even in the more Philistine states, it wouldn't be, you wouldn't do anything naked. I assume you're talking about the South. It would be naked.
Naked. But apart from...
naked down the street.
Assuming that running naked down the streets is not really possible, Will, I mean, apart from removing your mask, do you have anything more imaginative you're going to be doing?
I just thought this show needed more thoughts of nudity. I don't know why. Perhaps not of me, but of other people who are more... Elle Macpherson was naked recently on her diving board or something, looking very good at 59 plus years old or whatever she is. Still beautiful. So naked is not always bad. I would burn my masks, really, literally burn my masks. This is something I look forward to doing, but I fear it may be some time. And we are probably, I mean, this is a great wish and desire to be free of these restrictions, but I fear it may go on longer than we know, and for even new reasons.
Yes.
Well, back to the Biden administration in the U.S., the United States seems to finally have got a grip on COVID. And even the most conservative predictions are suggesting that by July or August, the United States will be 70% vaccinated, which takes us to herd immunity in the U.S. So I think that, as Biden said in his most recent address to the nation, that he hopes that the July 4th Independence Day celebration will be truly a day to celebrate.
Yes.
Well, we'll see. But even at 2 million a day, it's going to take, oh my God, there's a possum in my garden.
Excellent.
There's an actual possum. Yeah. Do you know what a possum is? I just saw him. He lives under the house.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's a curious beast, which it looks rather befuddled all the time.
There we have it. Defeated by the clock once more, and we have to bring this episode of Poland Daily Travel to an end. I hope you've enjoyed our chat as much as we've enjoyed chatting, giving you tips and things and experiences about travel in Poland and elsewhere. Thank you for watching, and do join us again next time on Poland Daily Travel.